John wakes up, yeah, he's ready to roll. Tea in his hand and the gate on his soul. Hits up Brian, yo, you good for the night? Brian's been editing, grinding all night. John calls Gary, what does he find? Walking with Hathor, love on his mind. Whoa, queen, but the mission is clear. Stargate stream, yeah, the time is near. Brian stacks a sandwich, tower so tall. You for the watch along, he's eating it all. Gary's in the kitchen, baking under command. Marriage cake rising, whip in her hand. Now the crew logs in, energy strong. Heat's dialing up, we've been waiting so long. The wormhole spin and the vibe feels tight. Sci-Fi Chronicles, Stargate, tonight.
Hey, good to see you, everybody. We're back, everyone. We're back. It's Stargate.
Were we gone?
Roll. Yeah. Well, you know, I was. You guys weren't. You just exist in the Ethernet, the matrix of YouTube. You two do.
You just kind of stand in the corner until you come back.
Yeah, you're like the holodeck. You just like
That's
until
right.
I press start again.
You just
yeah. So welcome back, everybody. We are carrying on with Stargate SG-1 season 3 tonight with another 2 episodes. Looking forward to it. So first of all, how you doing, Gary? You all right, my friend?
Yeah, I'm glad for the mental break to actually just veg and enjoy these episodes.
Yeah, that's cool. It's good to have him ready. We want to get his insights on these episodes. And Brian, how you doing, my friend? You all right?
Yeah, man, hanging in there.
Yeah. And everyone in the chat is doing well, I hope. You know, we've got some good people in already, so good to see you.
How are you, John? I have to ask, how are you handling the time change over there?
I'm all right now, but it's when I go to work in the morning and it's like an hour back. It could damage me. Okay. But I apologize to everybody. I got the US time wrong today. I've been on the alpha site for SGC, so they have a different time zone. So I do apologize. All will be restored to normal next week. So just setting the rules out for anybody who hasn't watched these shows before. Okay, so what we do, there's a link that's pinned at the top of the chat. That takes you into our Discord server. We watch the episodes there together, and then we comment along in the YouTube live chat. If for any reason you decide actually you want to watch it in your streaming service or you want to watch it on your Blu-ray player, that's fine. All you do, sync it up with the timer that's on screen. Brian gives me a 3-second countdown, and when he's starting the episode, I press play on the timer. We reset it to 0 at the end of each episode. And at the end of each episode, we also give the episode a score out of 10. So that's it. That's the rules. Now it's all about having fun.
And remember, if you guys want to watch it through the alternate means that John mentioned, you have to get our permission first. So drop an explanation in the chat of why you don't want to watch it here with us, and wait for our approval.
Yeah, beg. Peasants beg.
Beg.
So,
hey, by the way, John did say that after this we might do Supernatural. I'm just saying.
Yeah. There's see, potentially I could go on for at least an hour or two anyway, and I know me and Brian are obsessed with Supernatural at the moment. Gary, he's got to do some excuse thing like work.
He gets an extra hour of sleep, and then all of a sudden he gets ambitious.
Yeah, I know. Just living off stims, mate. So so we may well do that. So when Brian is ready, he'll let me know, and we'll start the first episode of the evening. But I'm buzzing to get back to SG-1. Haha.
Buzzing. All right, I'm just sending out this tweet, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
How much I just forgot to do. Even though we had an extra hour today, I forgot to do it. It's my bad.
All right. Julie Coonan, just to say, are you in the UK? I think you are. Have you got Amazon Prime? Because Amazon Prime have the complete Supernatural set on there at the moment. But if not, if we do decide afterwards to watch it, and no one's got anything on, we can always sort something out on here like we do with Stargate. But
so
yep.
let me get this straight. You guys are going to be watching the entire Supernatural series tonight.
In one night.
Wow.
Super sped up.
That's time compression to the extreme.
Yeah, we'll see. But let's get into some cracking SG-1 to start with. So let me know when you're ready, Brian, and I'll start the timer.
All right. In 3. Oh, this is Stargate SG-1, Season 3, Episode 7, Deadman Switch. And I like this episode more than I like the next episode, so let's go.
That's a good one. This sounds like a good one for Halloween, called Deadman Switch.
Sure. Yeah. Enjoy, my friend.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I was thinking that because you'll probably find it's probably not Halloweeny, mate, but it's fine.
Oh.
It's SG-1. You can play it any time of the year.
Okay, all right.
SG-1 works on Halloween for me.
Daniel has his Boy Scout hat on.
Have you noticed the quality of the episodes tonight by any chance, anyone?
No AI.
The quality looks upscale, doesn't it?
Please don't mention AI. That's a sore subject.
Yeah. I think Brian's done some technical shenanigans.
No, I hadn't changed the quality. Although I could have. I should have done that. I should have been using the new version. I forgot. Next episode, I'll plug the new version in. My bad, guys.
Yeah.
I do have the 4K versions of this now.
It's because I got it on a small screen tonight.
AI's genre rep is not good this week.
I'm still doing the Prime version, but I do have the new full HD ones.
Cool. It's so good, Love Hoff. That voice sounded very familiar as well.
It's not The Rock, is it?
Oh, if only, mate. If only. So, Gary, are you still looking at your Blu-ray box set on the shelf, waiting to view it?
Yes, I actually got it on Wednesday, and I haven't jumped into it. My enthusiasm to jump right into it is tamped down at this moment. I'm afraid to actually look at it, but I'm sure I will. I still have the DVDs, so I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing Stargate Atlantis, which I'm loving, but Supernatural's overtaking it at the moment, just because I've fallen into a supernatural trap.
Oh, you're
now,
kidding.
where are those woods?
Really?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Wow.
I was waiting for you to pick up on it, man.
I was expecting more Brian Blessed than based on the way he looks. Packed on a couple of
You wouldn't mess with him though, would you, Sam Jones? Literally break you in half. This is the first time that we see the cargo transport, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for, now that I know it's him, I'm waiting for an opportunity to say, I hope the episode presents me with an opportunity to say those two words.
There's a woman in the trees that goes, "Go Flash, go Flash, go Flash, go."
I was talking about Gordon's alive.
So as people in the chat, have you seen this one before, and what do you think about it? If not, if it's the first time, let us know for you. But you could stop off at another gate, possibly. Now, where's that, do you reckon, Gary? Brian?
Colorado,
you reckon?
Feels like Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like this episode. Then again, I'm biased. I like most episodes of SG-1.
I like the introduction of this character because it shows that there's more than just Goa'uld and humans.
Yeah. They started introducing it. It's kind of going like the Star Warsy universe route, where you got bounty hunters and, you know, other beings out there that are nefarious.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian Alliance at some point as well. It's like a gym wound. Just be warned that if Brian carries on with his carnivore diet, he's going to end up being a bounty hunter as well.
Mikta. That's my new word. Mikta. I'm going to be using that word from now on.
You need to put that on the shirt, Brian.
My Mikta.
Days rations for Daniel.
Days rations for Daniel. Well, you can. Yeah, it's easy. They can just buy off Daniel right now. Just give him a 2 days ration.
Exactly. You just see Daniel running back to the gate. He's like, "I'm all right. I'm okay."
I gave him a cheeseburger.
You would think, though, you could say to him, "Well, if you come back to the SGC, we can give you a lot more if you give intel to us."
Just like the American Express card.
Do you know what? Like, when you think about the Flash movie, and he was criticized for his acting, and they had to do some dubbing at times, didn't they, for that movie? But in this, his acting's not bad actually. It's I think it's quite good.
Well, how long had he been acting in 1980? I mean,
Well, that was one of his first roles, I think.
Yeah,
really, wasn't
so he
it?
probably just, it's more seasoned now.
But he's got like the sarcasm, the timing of the sarcasm in this is good. Must help working with Richard Dean Anderson with that, though.
Yeah. It's a stem.
Yeah. That's his health drink before he does a workout.
Mm-hmm. That's his pre-workout.
Yeah. Amino acids.
Are your men on the right pills?
That's what I said. Me and Jack are like that.
You're such a genius, John.
Yep.
I like how he
Menza.
immediately
Menza.
said him.
It's
Yeah.
like
So
you've
good.
seen this before.
Yeah.
It's so something that Jack would do, by the way.
Yeah. Give him one slight element of an advantage, and he'll take it.
This is almost kind of playing. I know we're only like 10 minutes in. This to me is almost playing like a comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Please. Bark like a dog.
You have one job, Daniel.
Once
One
again,
job.
Daniel proving his indispensability to the Stargate team.
Proving why he's a day's rations as a bounty.
Why it's a day's ration.
I love the inside of these cargo ships. They're so cool.
It was 61343 is what he pushed. It was. Oh, no, 61434. Sorry, that was the combination. Bottom right, top left, middle right, middle left, middle right. Daniel.
Yeah, up, down, down, select, start.
Daniel, I would have this open right now.
Up, down, down, left,
you always
right,
pay
left,
attention
right, start.
You always pay attention to the codes that your captors are punching in the door, Daniel.
Sega Genesis cheat codes.
That's
the Konami
yeah,
code.
what was that, Brian? What was that game where you have to? It looks like that, but you have to remember the combo of things and push it again.
Yeah. I remember
what
now.
was that game?
I
had that when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was
Simon
like different
Says.
colors. Simon Says,
Simon.
yes.
Yeah.
Was it Simon Says? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three Delmax. Like, what's a Delmac?
Yeah.
Jack, stop pushing the buttons. There's only about 1 million combinations.
it still tries.
What if you do it like 3 times?
Yeah.
Will it disintegrate?
It just gets a tingle up his leg.
He loses one leg.
Yeah. Great location though for the episode.
Yeah, it's probably, you know what? It's probably Canada. It probably is Canada.
Yeah. Blame Canada.
Run, it's ice. Interesting. I don't believe him.
They really should have used Queen music in this episode.
In a bikini.
Yeah.
Ends up being like Jabba the Hutt's palace.
Yeah. Okay,
Gesundheit.
that's some helpful. Yeah. Go on, Daniel, earn your grade.
I want to throw another one out there just to make sure you got them all.
Yeah. Who's in there?
Jack. Ah.
Yeah, that's who we are. Oh,
I'm Tok'ra.
yeah.
I pity the fool.
Yeah. Sucker.
Jack loves it when a plan comes together.
I love it when a plan comes together.
He's been MacGyvering a nuclear weapon out of some trees right now to take down the ship.
Oh yeah, big boy.
You do not possess anything of value. You haven't seen me with my top off yet.
Yeah, sounds like a fair trade.
Anytime Carter comes on screen, we go weird. I'm sorry, guys. We just all think she's beautiful.
Yeah.
You wait until we get to Shanice.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
I predict Gary's gonna be the weirdest.
Yeah, Gary, I'm gonna have to call some
Let's
intervention in.
Let's watch that episode next.
You'll never do work again, mate, after that one. Trust me.
Really?
Yeah. All right, Mr. Encyclopedia. So, sadly, I think this is the only time we see Sam Jones in an SG-1.
Really?
But he's a good character.
Yeah, I like his character.
I will admit that I watched an episode of Atlantis while I was on the treadmill at the gym over the weekend, and it was going so well. But the trouble you have is, I don't know about you guys, if you ever get on a treadmill at my age and suddenly a youngster gets on right next to you and just completely humiliates you, where you run like a sweaty pig, and the person next to you is like 20 years younger and they're not even breaking a sweat, it's painful. Very painful.
Well, you just got to keep in mind that 20 years from now, he'll be in the same situation.
Yeah, and I'll still be next to him, going even slower. Needs another treatment.
Drugs.
Ketracel White for bounty hunters, then. Hmm. See, we're still not at quite a badass Rip Daniel yet, because Daniel's still wearing that hat.
Yeah.
When that hat goes, you know you're at ripped, super strong, buff Daniel.
Yeah. When he's rocking like the bandana, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like he could go hand to hand with Teal'c at that point. Yeah. Sorry about that, Sam. Oh, just take your kit off, just to make sure you're all right. Don't get a temperature.
Yep. He said it wrong. He's supposed to say, "It's a trap."
Yeah. It does look a bit Endor, doesn't it?
Yeah, Lapdi. Yeah. Connor, I love you. Oh, did you hear that? No.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Colonel? Nothing.
Yeah.
Now, how could they not notice that?
Yeah.
He had to cover with some branches. I thought he was just going to throw some water in her face.
Yeah. Chivalry is
Like,
gone at this point.
Yeah. Well, knowing the name and knowing that that's him is two different things.
Yeah. It's not his first rodeo, is it?
Nope.
They turn up and they just find Daniel stood there like a day's rations. Oh, we came all this way for this?
It's even worth the gas.
Yeah, it's a good episode, Lord Foth.
I mean, to be fair, this guy doesn't have to do any of this. He can turn them all in, and it wouldn't change anything. He can get the bounty for the Tok'ra and for Toke.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to go on the hunt for a while.
Right. He is doing the closest thing to a right thing he has an option for.
Yeah. I still think these effects look pretty damn good all these years on.
Next episode, we're going to plug in the 1080p version. Hopefully it works.
Yeah. Do you know what I miss? I miss every month being able to just get my latest DVD of Stargate SG-1 turn up with my episodes on it. You know, they did 3 episodes on a disc. I love how they like his makeup. They've made him like banged up with scars and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
All I did was push the button for the food dispenser.
He did it out of sequence.
I told you. Push the blue button, not the red button.
Yeah, for sure.
Good to see you, mate. It's all Stargate tonight. It's all good quality Stargate.
There we go. My only regret is I'm not sure if we see this guy again.
We don't know.
That's a dumb decision then.
Really cool character.
Because he's a
Sam Jones plays him well.
I think we do see his people though, right?
Yeah, they can't they can't leave this.
We see his people with the Alliance or whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a very similar type character in Atlantis as well in one of the episodes.
Yes. Yeah, I mean,
That's-
also
I mean,
Ronan,
you know,
Ronan Dex, bro.
Exactly.
That's a character that you could bring back. I mean, in any kind of situation, like as a resource, or I mean, that's just,
Well,
I'm surprised they didn't use him again.
Remember another. Just imagine on a what if Sam Jones had joined the SGC as well and was running.
Yeah,
was on a team going through the gate. How cool would that be?
Right.
You know.
you
So
need that
good.
kind of snarky, like semi-Lobo-esque character.
Yeah.
That would have been a good.
Yeah, Lobo is the right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody who's, somebody who doesn't play by the rules.
Yeah. My man.
I don't play by the rules. I make the rules.
So, Gary.
One more thing like that, I'm going to have your badge. All right, Captain.
What do you think about that one then, mate?
Oh, that was a good one. I mean, Sam Jones obviously made that episode. I mean, he played it perfectly. Very unfortunate. I mean, it's a different kind of character than any we've seen so far, which saddens me if he in fact does not come back. And there's the whole like who's telling the truth angle, which is always good. A lot of interesting backstory. Another reason why, if they don't bring this character back, they could, because the backstory doesn't, the true backstory doesn't necessarily need to stick to what was presented here. His backstory could turn out to be something completely different. It doesn't have to be necessarily what that Tok'ra said it was. Interesting. A lot of different ways to go with this character. I would give this 7.5, actually, just right underneath my 8 threshold, because I thought this was really, really enjoyable and funny. I mean, I don't think they've done one that's this funny ever. So I liked it.
I think we're getting into the point now where this is why I love SG-1, because you have the action moments, but you also have great humor throughout the seasons as well. And they really start ramping it up a lot more with like this episode. It happens. So, I mean, Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, no, it's a great episode. It's unfortunate the next episode for me is sort of boring. But we're running out of boring episodes. Like this season is ramping up to really set the tone. And if you look at the screen right now, you notice that in season 4, what do we see? We see Daniel Jackson rocking the bandana.
Yeah,
that's when he starts to get swole.
It's going to a whole new level at that point, guys. It really
just
is.
Wait until we get swole Daniel Jackson.
Yeah.
Wait. So what was your score?
Probably I would say 7 out of 10.
7. Okay.
I'm the same on that. I'd say it's a 7. So we're in the kind of ballpark there, aren't we? Or you know, kind of about.
Okay. I have a question. This is not an invitation to spoil. Let me make that clear. This is not an invitation to spoil.
Can't promise anything.
Why? I mean, I know that obviously, like for the villains, like Apophis, Hathor, whatever, they bring back. You know, I think they bring back so you don't have just another nameless Goa'uld of the week to come in, and there's like a little continuity there.
Yeah.
But why on some of the, and I know they keep bringing her dad back every so often as like for info dumps, you know, to kind of keep things moving quickly.
Yeah.
But
until he goes bad and starts kind of killing.
That's okay. I'm not.
I'm kidding. I just made that up.
He puts a lot of weight on as well, and he struggles to get through the gate.
But see, I would think that why wouldn't you? I mean, every episode doesn't. And again, I'm only making this statement based on so far, so I don't have the wider that you two do. Why do they keep then defaulting back of basically a reset at the beginning of the episode to just those 4? I'm not saying add more to the team like Sam Jones, but if you have a good character like that, you know, it was kind of like, again, I'm not making a knee-jerk Star Trek comparison, but like Deep Space Nine, there were like 20 ongoing major and minor combined characters who wouldn't be there every episode, but they would flow in and out and stuff.
Yeah.
Why do they keep defaulting then to just the main 4? As opposed to building up this kind of resource of good characters as out they can keep back.
You will see, and it happens more, especially when you start to see characters that kind of they will then be involved with Atlantis. So that does happen a bit further on, but
a lot more characters come into the play. But the main characters are the team that is SG-1. Now, whether that's SG-1, you know, as we see it now, or a different SG-1, but SG-1, then the title name of the show is SG-1. So we see the characters SG-1, and the antagonists that they deal with are recurring, but those also change and evolve too. Like we see bigger and badder people as they come up, and they're not always Goa'uld. That's
I really enjoy it
when the first few seasons are very Goa'uld centric. After that, it becomes less about Goa'uld and more about galactic.
I just really enjoy it when like familiar characters like show back up, and I just wish it felt more like they were building on the pool of good recurring characters, and it doesn't seem, with a couple of exceptions, it doesn't seem to me like they're doing that yet.
That does change though. Remember the Showtime episodes, which it's the first 4 seasons, were written to be very week to week. The underlying story arc wasn't as heavy as it gets after we leave Showtime.
Yeah. Okay. I will again go into your question.
And I'm aware that my questions may be ignorant because I don't know what's going on.
No, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I think it would.
I'm trying not to spoil it for you because I could spoil it.
Yeah, it would be a great, certainly for someone like Sam Jones. You know, why he didn't come back? That's a question I'd love to ask Joe Malossi. Actually,
it might have just been simple that Sam Jones didn't want to.
Yeah,
he was busy with something else or something. Who knows? They do bring his people back though. We get resolution on that people, and we get other bounty hunters too, and they do reference this character.
Okay,
we just don't get specifically Sam Jones again, and it might just simply be that Sam Jones is like, I don't like Canada.
I just, I really like the combination of, kind of braggadocio. It's like he doesn't even have to break a sweat to have it all over the SG-1 characters. It's like he's so totally in, command, and everything they think of, he encounters with he counters
2 steps ahead
with a shrug.
Yeah, you'll find out that is very much a lot of his people are clever like that.
Yeah, I really liked the whole vibe of that character. If they bring in more characters like that, I'll be welcoming that, because the vibe of that character was just really, really good.
Oh, there's a lot more.
You'll get more.
Yeah, you get more. There's some that are maybe not on the humor side of things, but they're more devious as well as you go along, which is really good. I mean, just for people on scores, we've got Lord Foff gives it a 7 out of 10. Julie Coonan gives it an 8 out of 10. Says good episode. I liked all the characters, and it is a shame they don't use him again. He would be good in Andromeda, probably worked in a lot of sci-fi. Yeah, so Sam Jones, again, it's amazing when you see him from Flash Gordon and all the criticism he had for Flash Gordon, but he's really improved so much when you get to this episode. I think he's top drawer on this story.
Well, that, let me just give my personal opinion to that. Like, that's why I asked John earlier, because I was unfamiliar. I couldn't remember what his CV was before Flash Gordon. But to me, I honestly think, and
dude, he was a barista in Sacramento.
Yeah, this is not a knock on.
That's not even a joke. He legitimately was.
Well, then my respect for what he did in Flash Gordon is even higher, because I thought he did a good job in that movie. But I think that, and I mean, I've been a lifelong comic book fan, so I'm not making a knock on like comic, or in that case, comic strip films. But to criticize like somebody's acting what is essentially a comic strip film or a comic book movie, it's like, please, it's a comic movie. It's like, just enjoy if they help add to the vibe and the tone and everything.
Yeah,
it's not.
But he was on record at the time, because at the time he, there was a big falling out on set as well, wasn't there? Where they basically the Soul wasn't the Soul Kinds, was it? It was the other lot. They said they didn't want to work with him again.
No. Well, I thought you did a great job. If you're watching Sam, I thought you did a great job in
I did a documentary about the Saul Kinds and Superman. And during my research, just so you guys know, Sam Jones went from a guy serving coffee to a stuntman to the title character in a movie. I'm sorry, in a series. Like, there was no a lot of actors start off as background characters, a recurring guest, or maybe side characters, and they work their way up to a main role. This guy went from being a guy who served coffee to being a stuntman to being Flash freaking Gordon.
Yeah,
overnight, like in the same year. Like, there was no actual like progression. Someone was like, that guy looks right. They didn't care the way about his acting. They cared about his looks. And back in the 80s, it was a lot about how someone looked. If they looked like Superman, they looked like Flash Gordon. If they looked, and especially with the Saul Kinds, like, everything about them was they wanted to build movies around actors. And so I think in this case they got a very cheap, especially with Superman, you get someone for super cheap that looks like the role, that can be molded, and that's not always going to be someone like Chris, where they actually are a good actor, where they actually did go to school for acting. Well, so I like Sam Jones a lot, but his acting has never been great. It's Sam Jones. To be fair, Richard D. Anderson is Richard D. Anderson. Whether he's playing MacGyver or Jack O'Neill, it's still the same person. We just happen to like his character more. That's it.
And the Soul Kinds as well. They it was on record, wasn't it? That they all
was it the Soul Kinds or was it Dino De Laurentiis?
Well, De Laurentiis, sorry, but the Soul Kinds for Superman, they auditioned his dentist, didn't they? Because he thought they did part of Superman.
Yes. So, they literally were so desperate. They were desperate. They auditioned the dentist because he looked like a Superman character. Again, they didn't care about the acting skills.
Right,
They just
yeah.
wanted someone who looked like the job.
Exactly.
Because they could have had Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rightfully so.
please.
They're like, well, this guy is clearly a grade A top tier actor, but he doesn't look anything like freaking Superman. Yeah. No, I think that when it comes to Flash Gordon, I think he did a fine job considering he
Yes.
had zero acting.
I agree.
It's a good film. Good film.
Not talent, that's not education, you know.
Yeah.
But if you look at his like film history after the fact, he didn't really do a whole lot more after that. That wasn't related to him being Flash Gordon, right?
Yeah.
Like he was in stuff
classic.
as, that's the guy from Flash Gordon, not that, not whatever character he was playing. So
yeah.
Yep. Juliet also gives it an 8 out of 10. So people enjoyed that one.
Okay.
Lord Foff, he said he's a great actor. Gordon's alive.
I didn't mean us to derail into this, but I just
No, you just like
I
throwing
really
hand
like this.
grenades
I
in,
really
mate,
like.
just
I
out
thought
of
he did a
spite.
great job. I thought he did a great job.
my favorite Sam Jones though was not Flash Gordon or even the Stargate. It was Texas Walker Ranger, Walker Texas, whatever that. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that show?
Chuck Norris.
I thought that was Chuck Norris.
Wait, no, he was in. Yeah, but he was also in that show.
Oh,
a couple episodes
as like a guest. Okay.
Yeah, and he did, and it's funny. Like when you look at the credits for that, it says the character's name, but then it also says as Sam Jones. So even like he has a character name, but they'll be like, General Core as Sam Jones.
yeah. And let's not forget his performance in Ted. Everybody.
Oh, he was in Ted. That's right. Ted
Yeah.
and Ted too. That's true. Yeah. Him and Seth MacFarlane are like really good friends.
Yeah,
he's done
brilliant.
voice work too.
Brilliant. Just
I like Sam Jones. By the way, I'm not trying to talk any shit.
No.
I like James.
He would have been good if
He's
they
Sam
hadn't.
Jones.
If they hadn't have been,
Yeah.
if Seth MacFarlane hadn't been able to get Liam Neeson for the part in that Western that he did, the Once Upon a, what was the name of Seth MacFarlane's Western?
Oh, A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yeah, Sam Jones would have been good in that part if he hadn't been able to get Liam Neeson.
By the way, A Million Ways to Die in the West. Somehow the trailer is 10 times better than the movie because I remember watching that trailer and being like, this is going to be freaking hilarious. But then you watch the movie and all the ways they showed you how to die in the West in the movie was in the trailer. they just great. It was still a fun movie though.
Yeah.
I remember that scene where it's like, even getting ice is dangerous in the West. And they're like lifting up an ice thing and it just crushes someone. All right. If you guys can see the screen, I booted up the Plex. If you look, I got all 10
tonight, everyone.
10 seasons in the highest possible quality imaginable. I don't know how it's going to look on Discord, but we're going to find out.
We are. So
and look, here's a little preview
as long
for you,
as it
Gary.
doesn't look like Doctor Who season 13.
Here's a little preview, Gary. If you see, you got the first season, right? Second season, very goo old. Third season, very goo old. But look at the fourth season. Blue. Less gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Something's afoot.
Something is afoot.
So what we'll do is when Brian's ready, he'll give me the 3-second countdown again. Good to see you all in the chat. If you're enjoying it,
Is that Dom DeLuise in an upcoming episode?
Oh yeah, Don DeLuise in a couple episodes.
Wow,
Yep.
I'm stunned. Is he as Captain Chaos? This will be great.
Yeah, actually, he's a recurring character.
Dun dun dun. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, terrific.
And again, everybody, if you are enjoying these watch-alongs and you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But also, please just put some comments there about what you're liking about the watch parties. Make sure that you give us some feedback on what you'd like us to do going forward as well. It's great to hear from you, so please do that. But
yes. Engage. You have no idea how much that helps.
Exactly. So Brian will let us know when he's ready and do the 3-second countdown, and I will start the clock.
All right. This is Stargate SG-1, Season 3, Episode 8, Demons. 3, 2, 1.
I really like the fact that we have Halloweeny names this week. Deadman Switch and Demons.
I'm just
this
hoping
is
the quality is better than what you guys are used to.
Synchronicity. Oh, this is nice. Okay.
Good, isn't it?
Well, you're in Canada, Jack.
Make sure the volume's up high. You guys can hear it good?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Is it loud, or do I need to turn it up?
Up a little.
Yeah.
How do I turn it up there?
Seems okay. I mean, you got the Discord volume in the bottom right, so you can just
Discord volume
up it everyone if you need to. So bottom right, I can just adjust and it's fine.
Mine only goes up a little. My volume only goes up a little, though.
If we have to switch over to the other one, let me know.
Oh, it's looking good.
Well, visually it's good, but it's hard to hear. Let me boost my own.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
How do I turn it up here?
Unless you want to put like subtitles on.
How the hell do I turn it up?
Yeah, if you turn up the volume in the bottom right on Discord, it's fine.
Are you talking to me?
Just to the audience if they're struggling.
Did I just turn it up for you guys?
I think it's all right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out now when Jack had time to watch Austin Powers. I'm struggling. I'm trying to figure that out now.
Well, you also find out, mate, as it goes along, Jack is a massive Simpsons fan. Yeah. And he puts his Simpsons collection in his will for someone.
Testing. All right.
That happens whenever I walk into a room too.
Yeah. Walk in with a Taco Bell. Oh. Music's a bit ominous.
I know. I like the music.
You guys can hear it good, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna stop trying to.
John was right. If you bump up your Discord volume to the max, it's fine.
All right. It's visually better, huh?
Oh, it's so good. It's like literally witchcraft. What's going on with this?
I might have to get the Discord Plus or whatever, so I can get the 4K option. Because right now you're seeing it in 720p, so you can look even better. Whoa!
Oh, don't tease me. Oh,
just get the 8K version.
Yeah.
Too many pixels. This guy looks so familiar.
He does. I know exactly what episode.
Robert Downey
as well.
Jr. Oh, no, it's not.
Circle of Darkness.
He's in an episode of Atlantis as well. And I think he was in Star Trek Voyager as well.
I think he was too, yeah. Okay, big guy.
Yeah.
knock it off, dude.
Okay. I love the sets on this. I love it where you see a lot of this a lot later on as well, guys.
I just put it on 1080p. Hopefully you guys can check
cool.
it out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Nice.
Isn't it interesting though?
That was Peter DeLuise.
Yeah.
Right there, that who yelled that.
Isn't it interesting? He mentions Jesus there.
Yeah.
So it means that the Gould must have taken people from that time as well. From Earth.
It's a slee stack.
I love Unas. They're so cool. Sokar mentioned again. So cool. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. They did last time, though.
Right? The quality is really good.
It's good, isn't it?
And I love that it's in widescreen, not 4:3. I'm going to stop trying to turn it up. I'm just going to relax now.
Yep. It's looking good. It's sounding good. That sounds good. Teal just wants to headbutt him right now.
Unas as in one?
Yeah. Don't test Jack. It's very zen by Jack there, isn't it? You know. The tech was very interesting, wasn't it? You know, Teal'c's thinking about how he can break him at this point. Yeah, that's got to smarm a bit. Okay, that's not good.
Nope.
You know, Jack's just wanting to kill him right now. He doesn't care about the mission or anything now. He just wants to kill that guy.
Right.
If I was like Daniel or Jack, I'd be yelling murderer after that guy. Because clearly he was wrong. Clearly he wasn't a demon.
The sets are so well done in SG-1 though. They don't get enough praise as far as I'm concerned. They light them well. Everything looks great. It's
That's right.
almost looks like it could be ancient technology.
Interesting.
Yeah. I love all of the seeding.
Yeah, I want to pound this guy into pulp.
It's all about his power, isn't it? Personal power.
You're not condemning her, Daniel.
He's Kauno reaming.
So you try to save her and then you all get killed.
He knows the right buttons to press with Jack.
But Daniel better be Matlock if he's going to convince this bunch to overthrow all this blind religious ideology.
They go back to the SGC, Gary, and she starts killing everybody, flaying them alive
because she actually is a demon.
Yeah,
she turns into a giant devil.
That would make a good Halloween episode.
Yeah, it becomes like the film Event Horizon. Poor old Walter. It's a massage of the muscles.
Just a guy named Damon.
Yeah. How do you appear to be with child? Half human, half Unas baby.
It was a symbiote, right?
Yeah. All they need now is like for a tomb to be empty with a stone lying next to it, a big boulder.
Yeah, but they better get out of there.
You chop his hand off, get the ring.
Right?
What do you want, Simon, you jerk?
It's a spin-off series where Simon goes a bit like Rambo.
I cannot stand this Simon. Simon the sheep.
I just want to see a trick shot where he shoots his finger with his gun.
Someone sticks up his nose. They look so cool, Unas. They really do.
Yeah, they do look rad.
Do you know what I never got to see, though? Unas versus Rafe.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that. We would have seen it.
Yeah.
We would have seen it for sure. We never got to see the Wraith really interact with Goa'uld.
No.
Imagine if a Goa'uld took possession of a Wraith body.
Oh. Carnage. Absolute carnage. Well, they would be perfect hosts for them, essentially, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You know? Able to keep themselves alive for long periods, regenerate.
Wouldn't even need a sarcophagi. That Unas has to have a Goa'uld, right? Because they're not very smart without the Goa'uld.
He's a subservient Goa'uld, I thought.
Yeah.
But then we do see them later on where you're right, because without them, they're primitive and you have to learn the language. Yeah. That's a heck of a tumble. He plays it well as an arsehole that you want to hate, though, doesn't he? That actor.
I was going to say, Jack, why don't you just carry that thing?
just shows how badass the UNAS are, how they can take that and still keep going.
Right.
I have zero sympathy for Simon, so I don't really care what happens to him.
He's
at all.
Broken in half and folded inside a hedge.
Yes, there you go. Rolled up in a ball. I mean, I get the feeling the story wants me to care about what happens to Simon, but I care not at all.
Yeah. It's like a strong
regret
smell
nothing.
Yeah. You get there, there's like a strong smell of urine.
Well, that's interesting.
So what's happened there?
Oh, come on, Mary. The guy's a jerk.
Yeah. She can sense the Gould.
Good.
Yeah. That's been coming all episode, that.
Yep.
Right?
I'll kick him in the balls. Even though he's down.
One more, Jack, just for good measure. Nope. You're going to have bigger problems than his forgiveness in about 10 seconds. Why couldn't they just plant like an explosive on it and just blow it up?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good shot. I like that.
There's a deleted scene where the last thing you see is Mary trying to drill into that guy's head while he's dead on the floor.
There you go.
How do you like it?
Yeah, Simon was a jerk. They try to make him seem nice at the end, but he was a jerk.
Yeah.
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 Simon had to go.
Yeah.
So,
And
Gary.
he's probably going to set himself up as the new canon now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Corrupted by evil.
You know, the thing I liked most about that was just the background music throughout the chanting. I actually thought that was a good touch. I will give this a I'll give it a 6. I'm trying to think of like something that really pushed me up. I mean, obviously, the canon was you're right. The guy was a good actor because you really, really hated that character. I really hated Simon just as much because he was like a cowardly jerk.
The douchebag.
He's like our prime minister, basically. That's what he reminded me of.
Yeah, very good.
Little weasel.
Excuse me. I'm trying to think if there was another element that would push it higher for me than a 6. No, I'll stick at 6.
Yeah. Brian?
Yeah, probably a 6.
Yeah, and I'll have to concur on that one as well. I'd say it's a 6 for me. A slow episode, but there's some good bits in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that I'm sure you mentioned a deleted scene. I would think that the deleted scene would be after they get back to Earth and Jack talks to Dan. It's like, Daniel, what did you learn today?
Yeah, debrief.
Yeah, and hopefully Daniel says, I know, don't meddle. Jack says, yes, very good.
Yeah, and General Hammond's like, can we just be clear? Did you have to put so many bullets into the guy at the end?
Yes. Yes, I did.
He was an ass. We had to do
required. I'm sorry. That's the way it is.
Now, do you know what I also like about the episode, guys? I'll just say this quickly, is the fact that it does a good thing. Again, it's seeding about ancient technology without addressing it in detail. So it's a nice little nod to the future. And I also love the fact that there's another nod to SOCAR again as well. So that's 2 episodes tonight where they brought up SOCAR. So that's another good thing. So, we're talking about Satan here, everybody. So it's great. Just shows where we're heading. What a great run we've got coming up.
And I want to say that I'm glad that who wrote this episode? That they resisted the irresistible temptation had this movie been made anytime in the last 3 years to use this setup as a way to slam all religion, all belief, all faith. They would have used this as a cudgel that to say that, oh, anybody who has faith is like, see what happens. You know, it would have been like a snarky side comment that would have been a chance to like delegitimize just the very concept of faith and organized religion. And I'm glad that they did not.
It was written by Carl Bender. Directed by Peter DeLuise.
DeLuise, yeah. Well, DeLuise is the one who yelled, "Hey, the demon's coming!" at the beginning because I recognized him. So I am glad that they didn't do that. Had this been made, as I said, anytime in the last like 3 or 4 years, they absolutely would have.
Yeah, that's cool.
Apparently, Carl Bender wrote Pocahontas, the Disney movie.
Oh, really?
No excuse.
And he wrote an episode of Atlantis, and he wrote an episode of Stargate Universe as well.
Yep, he did.
From what I've seen. So the guy's got
is this the last we see of not Unis?
No.
Duos? What do we call him now? Duos?
No,
he's not Eunice anymore.
We see Unas before. Unas is the name of their race. We see.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. We see an Unas, and not spoiling, but Shaka is coming at some point in the future as well.
Shaka when the walls fell, John.
Yeah,
Shaka when the walls fell.
Don't mix your franchises there, dude.
Oh, we need that crossover. We really do. Lord Foff gives it a 6 out of 10. Julie Coonan gives it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
5 out of 10 for me.
Juliet gives it a 6 out of 10.
Oh, you're dropping your rating.
Yeah, I'm dropping it.
To a 5?
I'm dropping the rating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's keep talking, John. Maybe he'll drop it to a 4. Well, let's give him some.
I'm realizing I didn't really care about that episode.
I'll give it a 6.
It's okay.
Yeah. Middle of the road for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Had I been watching for the first time, that might have been a higher score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, really people are finding it around about middle of the road this episode.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad for Stargate.
It's not
to be
filler, because there are a lot of good stuff in there that brought it out of the mere filler category, but it was just it's not like a key
right
episode.
Yeah. But no, I mean Jamie Reese gives it a 5 out of 10. Good to see you tonight. And I think so people are middle of the road on it. So I mean, they're the 2 episodes for tonight. We've done it. As I've always said, I really appreciate these guys coming on and doing a show.
You better.
Well, we'll talk payment later. You get. I think I'll just want to thank everybody that is in the chat and watching. Thank you again for turning up. It's really appreciated. And if you enjoyed it, hit a like. If you didn't, hit the dislike. It's just give us that feedback, really. But
right,
all I care about is just watching SG-1. I don't care about anything else.
Yep. Nothing else matters.
No, it doesn't. So yeah.
So give me a quick non-spoilery preview of next week.
Non-spoilery.
Non-spoiler. Let me tell you what's happening next week. So next week we have 2 episodes. Episode 9 and 10, Rules of Engagement and Forever in a Day.
Oh yeah.
The synopsis for Rules of Engagement is SG-1 come across another SG team being attacked by Jaffa. They offer to help but are shot down by the SG team members. When they wake, they find out the other SG team are Jaffa, loyal to Apophis, who are planning to infiltrate Earth. Can SG-1 convince them that Apophis is dead before the Jaffa fight to the death?
Wow, that's plot heavy. Wow.
And then for Forever in a Day, here the synopsis is super short. Ready? Jackson deals with the apparent death of his wife.
Yeah.
That's it.
She commits suicide after finding out that he's been sleeping with Hathor many, many times in season 1.
Jaffa Cree.
Yeah.
All right. So that, I mean, boy, that seems like two very different episodes next time.
Yeah, but we're gonna get to the end of the season is gonna have is gonna be a Asgard creature episode, and it's gonna introduce us to the antagonist for next season's antagonist.
Yeah, so hold on to
We
your
have a
butts,
while. We have a
everybody.
while to
And,
go. We have.
and it's not the gold.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah. Gary's gonna watch it and he's gonna go, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I need to put the box set on. I can't wait another week.
No, you know what it is? I'm actually I still, every time there's like a Goa'uld heavy episode, I just keep wondering, and this is not an invitation for you guys to spoil. I mean, at some point they have to resolve this whole Sha'Rah thing. They've got to.
Point.
I don't know if they
At
leave it
point.
till season 5 or 6 or whatever, but every time there's
next
like
week.
Yeah.
Every time there's a Goa'uld heavy, I thought, okay, because it's basically a thread that hasn't advanced at all. It's basically just waiting there to be resolved. It's like there's nothing to develop. It's just basically when they get around to resolving it.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I
and
mean,
so-
again, it's painful later on, you know, because when Daniel finds out he's the 4th husband, you know, she's already got multiple husbands, and it's quite painful in the pecking order for Daniel. He's 4th out of 4.
And they all like fight it out in a gladiator arena.
Yeah.
She's had 13 husbands.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. She's got an entire settlement of kids and has requested asylum to the SGC. That's a great episode. But no, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute joy. We will see you next week. But until then, you know, stay safe, everybody, and look after yourselves. Take care, all. See you.
Adios.